Hello, everyone, and happy Friday to all of you. So, here we are back with our Friday calls. I know that we've been absent for a while, but don't worry. This is just because we've been preparing more things for you. So, I want to welcome my colleagues on the call, John and Leontine. So, hi. Leo, this is your first time joining live, and I hope you're excited because it gets quite interesting. So, I would like to start this call with something very interesting because this event inspired us to come up with something new for our users. All right. So, a couple of days ago, we have received a request from one of Biela users, right? And she was saying that she's working on one very cool project and that it's her first time getting into, in general, into this working with AI platforms. In fact, she has zero background in IT, in coding, in using any AI tools, like at all. And basically, she decided to finally take a step forward her dream and start working on a very good project. And this is where she faced, let's say, some difficulties in how to implement certain things or how to basically expand the product. And she reached out to us, hoping that our developers would be able to help her out. And this is where we have thought about it. That uh, why do I hear myself? So, and this is where we decided that it's about the time to come up with the new feature where we will be picking the best, not the best, we will be picking the project from our users and then taking it to live and giving you the real life showcase on how you can build with Biela. So, Leo, I would like you to basically start. First of all, let's play the video because she recorded for us very nice video explaining the whole background of the project. And then let's start working on it.
Right, just a sec, please. I will... Just let me know if you can hear it.
No, not here. I can't hear it, but I can see it.
Just a sec. I will...
I like the setup you have, Leo. You have like this professional mic and stuff. I could get one as well.
Serious.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry for the delay.
I can't hear anything.
Still? Oh, come on.
Yes.
It should be working. That is... Oh, yeah, sorry about that. So...
Okay, one
Yes.
video talking about buyer's agent CRM. So what we're actually looking for is something slightly different from the normal CRM for real estate agents. Normally real estate agents have the property as the main party piece, and all their buyers and all their vendors and listers are attached to the properties. For the buyer's agents, actually it needs to be the other way around. So we need the clients, the buyers, as the party piece, and all the properties revolve around them. So on a dashboard, I suppose what I've got at the moment, when I had a play, was prospects, buyers, properties, listing agents, communications, reports. So we're looking at a pipeline progress. So they sign up on an engagement fee, and we agree a success fee before anybody even signs. It's a contract. It's a 90-day contract, which is similar to the listing agreement contract, but it's a buyer's agent contract. So as a buyer's agent, we have a fiduciary obligation to the buyer, whereas people who list and sell have an obligation to the vendor. So it's an American model. It's a model in Australia and some parts of Europe, and it's fairly new to New Zealand. So why shouldn't they have somebody in their camp? So for a CRM, what we'd need from it is for We need to be able to log our briefs, our signed contracts, to be able to send out our signed contracts, to be able to link through to realestate.co.nz, to OneRoof, to possibly TradeMe, which are the three main sites that OneRoof not so much, but the two main sites that people tend to look at when they're looking for property. It would be nice if it was intuitive enough to be able to, we can add properties we're looking at, but also to be able to match with buyers. What would be a good match? What would be a great match? And just some of the information. For instance, 123 Tomato Peak Road, Havelock North is on at 875, which is what I've created on here. And it's just put in one excellent buyer match, character home assigned to, so it links in with the agent that it's assigned to. Another tab with listing agents. That's a nice to have, that's not necessary, but it's a nice to have. Communications is pretty much a must to be able to email out either a newsletter and bypass the likes of something like MailChimp. To hold an email history, be nice to have an open rate, not that fast. On our website, we've got the ability for people to sign up to an email. We'd like to send out a monthly email just as to what's happening in the market, what people are doing. And so what I've put on here is some templates, email templates. I've put in SMS templates. They're nice to have, not necessary, but email templates for prospect welcome, onboarding, buyer agreement signed, property match found. We don't need to send those, but we could do property viewing confirmation, post viewing follow-up, offer status update, congratulations, unconditional. Just a few that I've tucked in there. Reporting, because we will be with the REA, Real Estate Authority in New Zealand. It's nice to have all our ducks lined up. I have asked Biela for integration with AML, which is the anti-money laundering, because people from Australia and Singapore can buy in New Zealand. They have the right to live and buy, and also New Zealand residents, but those outside of those is a no. There's a bit of rule bending for investors, but prospects, people who we're talking to who we haven't got signed up yet, and we're looking to expand to get more people on board, more agents on board in New Zealand in different parts, and to grow. But having a bespoke CRM as opposed to what we're currently working on, which is a couple of spreadsheets and a Word document, is awesome. So I looked at doing the branding and putting it on there, and I've also looking at the security on the front of it, so that and each agent, I presume, have a not a profile, but just so that I can log in, or Tamsin can log in, and put up the email signature on the bottom. That's a different thing. I might go back into Biela and see if it can give me the coding and stuff for email, because I was trying to link logos, but I can't do that out of a single image. I digress. But yeah, it would be great to be able to do this, and for she and I to be able to work on the same CRM, to be able to upload our info, to be able to access shared information on properties and where the other person's at. There will be some buyers we work jointly and some we work singly. So yeah, what have I got? I've got 6 minutes of video. I don't know if I've missed anything. Yeah, it's just not integration, but just trying to make it work. Let me have a look and see if I've missed anything I might have done. Oh, it would be nice to have a client portal. That's the other thing that would be nice, which basically enables clients to rate listings, access shared documents, and just engage in sort of two-way emails. They can send stuff in, we can make sure stuff's signed, like a centralized platform, which makes it a really efficient experience for buyers and agents. there is, as I mentioned to you, there is a buyer's, it's called the Buyer's Agent CRM. It's called baicon.au, icon.com.au. It's Australia's first dedicated buyer's agency CRM, and we looked at that, and they charge the earth for a license for that, and I'm not paying that. I'd rather work off spreadsheets if I have to. But then Clive mentioned this, so yeah, here I am. This is where we are. So yeah, it's basically looking for a partner in sort of property buying experience, so tailor-made for the New Zealand market, so to speak. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll leave it there. I'm sure there's more I can think of, but right now,
All right.
hopefully that's what you need.
Let's go.
And that'll help. Cheers.
Okay, this is a great video. I want to thank Miss Alexandra from New Zealand for using Biela and for challenging Biela, because it's a quite of interesting projects, right?
And also Ziba, let's be clear.
Yeah,
We were born and bred in Dubai.
correct.
And we have people in New Zealand using Biela.
Oh, I know how exciting is that. They know about us in New Zealand and they're using us already. And please don't forget, we're like very new product, so it is a quite nice accomplishment,
Yeah.
right? So, Leo, did you write down everything she has requested? Because it's quite a lot. So from what I understood, they need a system that will be generating the automatic emails with all the updates, with the news and etc., and will be picking the topics on its own and sending it, correct?
Oh yeah, that's just part of it. Yeah.
Can Biela do that?
She does, yeah. She can. There are a lot of things that that needs to be done, and well, first of all, sharing the project. Did you send it, John?
Yeah, I sent it to you just now.
Okay,
So you
awesome.
can share your screen, you can see it.
To everyone who has been watching our previous episodes, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago we released this feature where you can send each other projects, right? So now we will show you exactly how Leo has received the project, and basically this is awesome because it takes you to the next level where you can get this peer-to-peer type of learning and help, and exciting. Let's start, Leo.
Sure. So up here we have this bell icon, and basically, like on every other platform, this is the notification side of things. And here I can see that John wants to share with me a project, and I will press on view. And now we have three options. I have decline, accept, and accept with future projects, all future projects. So basically every single time when he will share a project with me.
Don't accept every project I give you. Otherwise,
Don't worry. I just wanted to explain it. So yeah, I'll just click accept. It will take a bit of time, and I do have access. Let's see, I should have it in my dashboard, and there we go. Oh, let's open the project.
I think what's really nice here is it also brings all of the context. So it doesn't only bring the project, it brings the history of the project.
Yes, exactly. This is very useful because this way I can kind of understand what the original creator or whoever worked on this project before had in mind and what was his or her point of view.
Yeah.
There are some small errors that Biela needs to solve,
But also importantly, Biela will solve them. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Just, if anyone has a problem, just ask Biela, it will fix it.
Yeah. And I love this new button.
Mm.
It's way easier than copy pasting the whole error that I saw on other platforms.
You know, also nobody knows how to copy and paste the whole error. Just let Biela do it.
Exactly.
All right. So as you start working on this project live, John, let's keep going. Okay. Is there is any news you would like to share with us? Like, is there
So
anything you would like to tell us?
I think there's some important updates that all of our community need to know.
Yes.
No, we'll do one thing at a time. So now this is the project. So
Okay.
we'll
Yeah,
let
yeah.
everyone watch the project and see the updates as we tell them.
All right.
So we have the login page directly. We don't have like any other page before this where we can see the what this platform is all about. But I love the fact that we have two buttons here for Agent 1 and Agent 2, but we
Nice.
also have the credentials here. But I prefer the shortcut.
You know what I like? I like the fact this is branded for the
Yeah.
company. It's not like a normal white, boring dashboard.
No, no, no.
It's actually branded for the company.
Yes, of course. And it does look, let me just make the chat smaller. It does look really good. I actually like it, but one thing that I didn't really understand, and maybe you guys can help me, is this for like the all the agents, the realtors, or like or an admin someone who like takes care of the whole platform?
So I think this is a really good and important point. When people, if you want to give us ideas, we need to know what you want to achieve. Because if we don't know what you want to achieve, then we're shooting in the dark. This, for me, this looks like an agent platform
Yeah.
uh,
In there.
where a salesperson can look at what they've got, how they've got it. But let's go through it. Let's see prospects, buyers. Let's see other
She was
links where.
saying that she wants to onboard more agents across the New Zealand on this platform. So from what I understood is that it's mostly for the people who are looking to buy the property. So it's going to be the sales agents.
But let's go through the links. Let's see what happens when we click on the different. So the dashboard isn't interactive, but
The
okay.
dashboard, the pages are done as far
Email
as
setup.
I
That's
see.
nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She mentioned that you can sign in with your email address.
Nice.
Yeah,
So the email setup is done. Yeah, Outlook, Gmail already linked here.
Nice.
I don't think so. I think they need some
But
credentials here,
let's
but
try to create.
Okay. So we can show them how to do that.
yeah, sure. I think this one is
Oh,
the
I like that.
Yeah,
They've
this
already
one is-
set up the automation.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
nice.
If I would
So
not
the automation is set up in the front end. We'll be able to link it to a back end as well.
Sure, we should be able to do that without
Nice.
any problems. And I like the fact that we do have some like quick actions down here. Actually, that's what they're called. And they do seem to work.
This is a nice layout as well, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's done quite a good work over it.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
it's
The front end looks
it's
nice.
clean, easy to understand, easy to read.
Wait, it goes.
Is it Leontin, is it dynamic? We can put the mobile view or the.
It seems like
nice.
it is, yes.
Mm-hmm. And
Well,
So now we can tell Biela to fix this view, huh?
yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, since there are like a lot of small components, it is a bit harder to like arrange everything.
Yeah, but I think it's important for our community to know, don't accept the first view. Like,
Yeah.
keep understanding you can do more, you can make it better.
Yeah, vibe coding is not one shot thing. You
Of course.
prompt once and you got everything.
If it was, we'd all be rich already.
Oh yeah. I like the fact that it has two prospects. The add button does seem to work.
Does it work? If you add a project, does it work?
I don't think so. Let me see if it is connected. It's not connected to a database.
Okay.
No, it's not. So we should start
But
with
we can.
that. Sorry?
But we can connect.
Yeah. Yeah, we should start with that.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's see what else we got here first. We have the buyers.
See, I like the color scheme already. See, searching and viewing is different colors.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how that's gonna be like done
What's the
by
logic?
Biela behind the scenes. But
Yeah, nice.
properties, we do have a few properties here.
Listing agents. Yeah.
Total properties, excellent
Is it,
matches.
Yeah.
can we add their images? Maybe we can help her further
See,
by
I'm viewing this like, for all our friends that know it, I'm viewing this like Tinder for real estate. What's a good match and what's an excellent match? Where, who's laughing? Who knows? Tinder.
I mean, your house is your biggest love.
No, you swipe right if it's a bad match and you swipe left if it's a good match.
Exactly.
But this is awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, we do have the suburbs. Each
Yeah.
one has a specific number
And
of
that's
agents.
you. We could link this to a GPS or a geolocation,
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
right? Like instead of asking someone to manually do it, we could do it.
Where is the contract section? Because she was saying that she wants to have the
The contract section.
chance
Yeah.
to be able to send the contracts directly to the client through the platform.
Yeah, I don't see anything about that here.
So we will have to add it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think what this is like placeholders. So now we need to build. So she has the idea. Now we need to build the functionality.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, there is nothing about the contracts.
Yeah, we will have to add there. Maybe if you will go, for example, to maybe in communication, can we check it again? Because it would make no, it's
This is my idea now. It's a nice project. It looks nice. You can see how it should work. Leontin, if you're the developer now and you're using Biela,
Yep.
you know the project, what would you do next?
Well, first of all, I would put here a logout.
By the way,
button.
I'm not asking you. I'm saying, show me.
No, of course. But I will start with that mainly because I want to be able to switch between accounts and
Okay.
to access the register page. So let's start with, let's add a logout button for the dashboard.
Why is this important? From my side, this is important because if you have small fixes, you should fix it quickly.
Yeah.
Don't wait a long time and build a whole big project. This is a very obvious, simple prompt that you can fix something very quickly.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest advantages of Biela is we don't rebuild the whole project every single time. We fix the element that needs to be fixed.
That's also a very important part because this helps you to save tokens. Because whenever you want to amend something, it's not going to be basically reprocessing the old prompts and the whole information. It will just take it where the problem is.
For your pocket, it helps you 100%. But also, it doesn't rebuild the whole project. And we all know, anyone that works in our industry knows, AI will have hallucinations. So we're not rebuilding the project. We're only rebuilding what we have to build. So we're not ripping your project up and starting again. We're only fixing the element.
Also, can we look at this beauty, please? The cost of the project. So far until how the project current state, right, it costed her $8.24, while in reality she would have already paid over 2,000.
And by the way, Ziva, she would have paid more than this.
You know,
This
100%.
is because this is we're doing our best to give a summary on what we think and what the technology thinks. I've looked at this project. It would have cost more than this already.
Well, that's one of the main reasons why you should start building your own project with Biela. First of all, no one is going to read your mind better than you. So you will be able to explain. Plus, you explain it just once. You have to say it once, and Biela will get it done.
Yeah, exactly, which is very useful. And there is no back and forth like I'll start on Monday or things like that. It's just simple and quick. Right,
Okay,
so
So now do we have it?
So, okay, we have here a small help saying that let's use the cloud today.
This is a very, very important point that people don't know. When you have the project built, you can deploy it. When you deploy it, you can click Live App. When you click Live App, you can see it as a live website. That live website is a link that you can share with anybody. That's a live website that you can share that we are hosting on your behalf because that's how friendly we are, but you can share it, right? It's important to know because when we first took this project on board, people didn't know. Live app means live website.
yeah, exactly. So basically share it with your clients or with whomever you're working with.
Have a look. Share it with your friends, your colleagues, get their feedback, your family. This is a live website.
Yeah. So I said that I want to connect this to a database. So let's create a new database.
So let's go back one stage. We want to connect it to a database. Why? Because we want the information that's being put on the front end to have a logic behind it.
Yeah, so basically every single time when you join or you visit a website, all that data should come from a database. So when you, let's say you update your username or your password, those informations are stored in a database. That's why basically we want this this information to be saved.
And this is really important in Biela because it means we're not just building a website, we're building a web application.
Exactly.
All right. So I have another question. Does the project have any time life? Let's say when it's saved in like the history, in the history part of when we store our project that we have completed, for example, do they have any lifetime for like will they be expired and removed from the platform, or they stay with you for years?
No, it will stay with you like as long as you have the account. So
you can basically keep on building without worrying that it's going to overlap the previous projects.
Yes, exactly. So you won't lose anything. You will be able to see and reuse the data as long as you want and as much as you want.
All right. So my last question, do you know exactly what we're going to be doing with this project right now? And can we basically like go over it and what would be the expected final result upon this call?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to make the login and the register page because these are like the most crucial at this point. And after that, we will go and update the dashboard itself. We will update the number of agents registered. We will be able to update their information, like their full name, their email address, password, and all that. Then, and also remove this from here.
Yeah, this was my question. So now we have here login credentials that Biela has created. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do now is we're going to create something, an environment where we'll have a secure login.
Yeah, so basically these credentials here are not, well, they are used only for testing purposes. They are
Of course.
not, they're not stored in any database. They are what the programmers call hard coded. So you cannot change the password like you would usually do on Facebook or any other platform. So these are not secure. Everyone basically can find these informations and log in. So that's why we want to change them ASAP.
Let's go.
And wait just a sec. We need to reconnect. Right. So you asked what else we want to, or I will do with this SaaS.
Yes,
So-
yes. How you will upgrade it?
Yeah. So she mentioned at some point that she wants some client portal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not even like there is no page for that. And I was thinking, she said that she wants the clients to rate the listings.
Rate the clients to rate the sellers, I think.
The sellers or the listings?
Because I mean the
Let's go, and we can, because
Look,
also we can build something that even she doesn't know.
She was saying that she wants to be able to rate the agent as well, because the whole point of it is to match the buyer with the perfect, how you call it, with the perfect seller agent, correct?
It's I think she wants it to be like Uber, right? Where you
Yes.
can rate the driver, you can rate the.
Because I don't think it's quite fair to rate the property, because something that might look.
But you can rate the seller.
Yeah, that one, obviously, customer service is very important. I would love to have this function, to be honest, in the company. Rate your real estate agent. This is awesome.
Ziba, you live in Dubai. Be quiet.
Trust me, that's why. Like, if they would like to sell this CRM later on to Dubai, I think it would quite go here.
Okay, let's go. Let's. What can we build?
So, besides this rating, what else did she say that she wants there?
She wants to be able. Was I the only one watching the video? Okay. All right. So basically, what she wanted, from what I remember, okay, first of all, she wanted us to be able to send their emails to her client base with random updates that are happening in the area, with the new properties that are getting listed or will be featured, and etc. Second thing that she wanted to have is to be able, for the full transparency and for the monitoring purposes, I believe, she would want to be able to send the contracts directly to the client through the platform, and then they sign it, they send it back, and it gets stored under the client's account. So this is another thing that she wanted to do. Third one is she wanted to be able to connect the AML because of the Singapore Australian thing. I was a very good student at the university, just for your information. Yeah. Okay, and what else was that? And that's where I forgot, you see. I bragged a lot. So this is quite 4 important points. I think if we will be able to cover them during this call, then we're like 10 hours.
And then connect to a database to make it live.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the main priority right now. So
I think she will be happy with like this much changes. I would have been.
yeah, so let's see.
So drumsticks to the room. Are we ready to go?
Is it connected? Yes, it is connected to our database, and I will tell it. So let's start with, let's implement. I will start with the register page because that is essential and I don't see one. Let's implement a register page where we can register a new user, a new, well, let's call it agent.
Nice.
Because as far as I see, only agents can access this dashboard. The client portal, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that we should use like the same.
But I like the fact that you started with the agent to register.
Yeah.
You didn't say the agent can do X, Y, Z straight away.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let's get the first bit right, and then we can build.
Yep.
And see how fast, huh?
Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Can you write this fast? Only on WhatsApp, right?
Of course. I can write, but the problem of a reader gonna be to read what I wrote. But with you, this is different. I wanted to suggest just from my side, maybe again, I don't know, maybe it was a preference from the user side. I think that in the part when we go to the listings of properties, the font is little bit disturbing, to the eye. Maybe we can like little bit align it and like let's have some touch ups to that. I believe we can do it even better. Like she'll be happy with it.
Sure. But
so this is the new agent registration.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so
Leon,
we will.
What did you just do?
Sorry.
You changed, huh? You changed something.
No, I.
You changed the.
Yeah.
I saw you change that.
Sorry, yeah. I thought you were talking about the screen. Sorry.
No,
so I changed the LLM. I changed to Claude because this one is my favorite, to be honest, and it does a very good job. So,
but also before we were using Gemini.
Yeah, before we used Gemini 2.5 Pro. This one is very good, but it's a bit more expensive.
But it means that people have an option to choose what works for them.
Yeah. I think they are all good, but they're good at different things.
This is like working with a team.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you find a team member that works good with you. Pick it, use it.
Definitely.
So now we're Claude, right?
Yeah, now we are with Claude. And so for the agent, we do basically, we need only two things: the full name, the email address, and the password.
Okay.
And I'll just, let's say...
Don't show us your password because...
No.
I mean, come on. We're all sharing half of our lives with ChatGPT,
Yeah, they already know everything.
100%.
Okay. Can you now sign in using this? Is it working?
First of all, I should receive a confirmation email from Supabase. And after...
Box.
Yeah, and I received... Well, let's see if the... Okay, so it did not... It created the page, but it did not write the file.
Okay.
To connect basically our app to Supabase. So I'll just have to tell it to do exactly that.
This is a really important point for users. Don't be scared. Just ask it why.
Yeah, there is always a reason for that? Maybe you didn't specify it. Maybe you specified.
Again, we had the question a few months ago. Can Biela read your mind? Of course not. Like, if you don't tell it, it doesn't do. So we now we're if it's not doing something you want, you just ask it. It will do it.
Okay, so there is a problem with the context. So I'll have to switch back to Gemini 2.5. And I will just press retry. He does not want to go.
I know. It can.
Is it shy? No, it should work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. It was just shy. Yeah, so now it created the .env file.
It's looking good.
Yep, seems to be loading.
So let Biela start working. When it's good to go, I will start shooting John with my questions. It's for the community. It's for the community, okay?
We're excited about the community, huh?
Yes, I can't wait.
Why is this?
I swear Biela doesn't like to go on YouTube live. She
Yeah.
doesn't like.
Biela is shy, huh? You know, the most beautiful girl in the world. She's still shy.
Exactly.
You only have to ask again and it will work.
Yeah.
See? See? When you ask nicely.
Yeah, always be
Say
polite.
please. Say please.
Exactly. And let's see if it actually implemented it.
Okay, nice. So that's a nice thing.
Yep, let me check my email address. It does take a bit of time. Actually, let me check my phone because my Outlook sometimes does not want to update, and
Right, Ziva. Whilst it's updating, what else is happening?
So what else is happening, John? You tell me. Do we have anything exciting going on?
So, guys, when a technology company launches, we if we do it the right way, we have what we call anchor partners. These anchor partners are partners that commit to you and you commit to them. And a lot of people in our industry don't do this, but we did it the right way. So I'm very proud to tell the whole community now, PayPal and PayPal's 500 million users in the world are now partners of Biela. And over the next few weeks, we will show you how you can integrate PayPal into your websites, how you can use PayPal to pay, confirm your site, confirm your account. Number two, the most prestigious and globally recognized image and video database in the world is Getty Images. And I am delighted to tell everybody in the next week, Getty Images' full library of royalty-free content is available in Biela.
So
This
we're
is
not
over 400 million assets that you have access to in our platform. There are more coming. There's a lot more work going on behind the scenes, but I just want everyone to know we've worked really hard on this, and we don't talk if we don't have. We don't tell things that aren't true. This is exclusive contracts with the biggest companies in the world in their industries. So we're very proud, and Hadziva's smiling because she's the one signed the contracts. I have a couple more to tell you, but I'm going to shut up now while we see the dashboard.
Oh, already.
Right. So yeah, it worked. It worked, and we are logged in with our
we
brand
go.
new account.
So let's just go back because I was talking. Let's go back 1 second. Only what you did was you asked it didn't do it, and then you asked it to fix it,
Yep,
and
and
it
then
fixed it.
yep, it did. And
I
now
mean-
we can log in with our account. And it does work.
And Leontin, this was around 1 minute to do it.
Yeah, with the challenges that Biela throw at us. But yeah, 1 minute, and the login system and the registration system, it is done.
If I know working with developers, 1 minute is a good time.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So what else can we do now? How do we use Superbase now to make this real?
Right, so we need to create the database basically for that will contain every single information on our website, on our platform. That would mean the prospects, the buyers, the properties, the agents. We already have the agents, but we will need, as far as I see, we do have like a lot more information about each agent, like a rating, maybe an address, or oh no,
No,
this one
not
is
the
the
address.
suburb.
It should be the location, the area that they're assigned to.
Yeah, it's the suburb or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, this one. And
But where is
experience-
the rating system here? For example, if as a client did you register as an agent or as a client?
well, we don't have any clients now on our
we're
platform,
agents
so
now.
we're
See,
all
this
agents.
is
Yeah.
another thing she asked to have the client for the clients also the login system, because this way the clients can rate the agents. So
Shall we do that? Sure, let's set up a buyer side.
yes, can we set up as we speak the buyer's account?
Sure.
Let's do that. That's
And while it's gonna be coding, I'll continue. Okay.
I'll continue.
Please
I
do.
have a lot of questions. Right.
Okay. let's just check the prompt so we can see how good the prompt is against
Let's
the
create the buyer page. That's all.
No, I just thought.
Guys, the better the prompt, the better the outcome.
Yeah, of course. So I'm thinking the buyer page should contain basically.
So
a
why
list
don't,
of
why don't we do this? Why don't we start with the context of the buyer page? So I want a buyer page that represents then it should do like set the context, the structure. What do you think?
Yeah, sure, that's a good idea. I was thinking to. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because you guys have to remember, Biela is your partner. If the Biela doesn't understand why you want to do it, it won't do it for you.
It means you don't know how to explain.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
This comes on to the next conversation, I think, Ziva.
You know what I want? I want us, once we're done with all this functionalities, adding the additional accounts and everything, I want to wrap it up with like a nice font with some design changes, like to make it so unique and so prestigious that the CRM that she has is like other agencies from New Zealand will be
By the way, we won't stop after this call. We'll make sure this is
Yeah, I
live,
know.
available, accessible on the website, and anybody else that wants to do their projects, tell us and we'll help them.
Listen, but this is the cool thing about this initiative, because look, our developers been working on like very, very advanced and more complex tasks, right? Look at the happiness Leo is experiencing as we speak, building a CRM. Like, give this man a lot of CRMs to build, you know, like come on, after building a Biela, it's like I don't know, it's like it's not, it's like cracking two nuts together. So what I'm saying is, let's start the initiative, okay? First of all, it's going to be like some fresh air for our developers to like, you know, to just exercise their skills, right? And it's going to be very beneficial for the community itself, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that have great ideas. And for example, they can go to a certain level, because prompting, again, it needs a bit of an experience. You have to keep on working until you catch this right way of, you know, building things. So a lot of people might be struggling with that. What I'm saying is, how about we create a section on our website where our users can submit the short video explaining, for example, their background, which industry they are, or for example, what inspired them to build a certain project and what type of value it's going to be bringing. And based on that, our developers will be shuffling, choosing the project that they would like to go live on YouTube and work on it.
I think it's really important to remember, why are we doing this? Why are we invested in this as people, right? We're invested in this because we want to help people. We want to enable people to have economic sustainability, to have an opportunity to be creative. This is the original idea behind Biela. All of the investment of time and money and resources is about enabling people to have a pathway for their own success. So if we can help people do that, let's do it.
Of course, but this also brings into my mind another thing. In general, I really like our brand. Why? Because we care about community, right? Because at the end of the day, how is the idea of Biela came into our life, right? From the Teach Me code, right? Let me add a bit of my background. Code is like it's a OG. So basically, with Teach Me code, we have came up with an idea that this world requires more skilled programmers, right? And what we did, we took one of the best programmers, developers, and we have asked them to train more of like them, to clone themselves basically, right? And then this is how we started growing our community of developers. And this is how we started taking this programming into the next level. We came up with a very cool curriculums that would allow you to from zero to hero, basically. This is how we call the pathway, right? Without having any background in IT, any coding experience, you are able to learn front and back end within 3 months and get all the certificates associated with it and find a very good job after that. And then when the market started shifting and this AI started getting more popular, we decided that it's time for us. Right?
See, by the way, you're right. You're absolutely right. The market didn't shift. We shifted.
We shifted.
We shifted ahead of the market.
I know.
We don't want to train people on programs and ideas that are going to be redundant.
Let's be honest, like seriously, let's be honest. Why would I go study at the university? Programming, I don't know, take any additional courses, get all the certifications if I can buy a subscription? Like, why?
So, what are we doing now? Whilst the code is building, uh, for those that don't know, Biela was built out of Teach Me Code Institute. There's a very different thing between an institute and a school. A school teaches people what to do. An institute has teaching, but it also has research and development. So we don't just teach, we build. And this is the unique thing about Teach Me Code in the Middle East, but also what we're giving to the rest of the world, right? Biela has been born out of Teach Me Code. It's the people that work with Teach Me Code who have built Biela. And so now we're launching training programs for individuals and for companies, some small, but some very, very big, on how to use emerging technology around generative AI, around ethical AI, around responsible AI, etc. Very, very important at the moment. If anyone sees what happened this week with certain AI models, but also as part of Biela to enable the learning to come to life. So it's not academic, it's real world learning. And we're very proud of, we've built Biela, but we don't keep Biela for us. We keep Biela for the world. Nudge it. Tell it to do more.
Yeah, it seems that it got stuck. It
got
forgot
stuck
the task.
It's okay. You can, if ever you get stuck, you can tell it do better or do more or this. It's a consider it to be a colleague.
Yeah, sometimes it gets stuck, and again, sometimes it gets stuck, but it does continue after a while, but sometimes just doesn't really want to. Again with this. There we go.
See, I will tell you something. I had a lot of colleagues tell me my limit is reached. And when I asked nicely, oh no, you can still do more.
Of course.
If you don't give up on Biela, Biela will not give up on you.
Let's see if
I'm
it
back.
did it. Welcome back. Right, so we do have that page, but I don't see a button to go there.
I like this AI reasoning thing.
Yeah.
The logout button's
You
working. Yeah?
mentioned that already, no?
Nice.
Now, where do you think, or how do you think we should get to that page, to that buyer's page?
Why don't we ask chat mode?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Why don't we ask the chat mode what it thinks we should do? So again, guys, you have code mode and chat mode. If you go chat mode, you can ask ideas and it will ask you questions and you will answer the questions. And really importantly, the context that it's being built will be retained when you go back to the code mode. So this is, I would describe this like a solutions architect for someone who doesn't know code.
So,
So
what are we asking, or no?
That's what that's what I was thinking. So I wanted to tell me how does it think that we
No,
should.
do this. My opinion. Go back. Say, I want to access a buyer's page independently of the agent page.
Okay.
How should we do it?
You
So
think
what we do is we always start the question as broad as possible. If you ask a narrow question, you get a narrow answer. If you ask a broad question, it will start asking you questions and you can focus in on the answer. This is, again, a really important thing. Again, for those that don't know what happened this week in the LLM world, it's about not having confirmation bias. You allow the AI to guide you. But if you ask the wrong question, it gives you the wrong answer. So now we have some questions. So now we can answer the questions, or we can just say, my ideas are X, Y, Z, or ask it, what do you think the best question, what do you think the best answers are to the questions?
So basically, we ask AI to answer its own
So
questions.
remember, Ziva, we spoke about, we
Yes.
have, Biela is our student. And when we're happy with Biela as our student, Biela becomes our colleague.
True.
And when Biela's our colleague, maybe afterwards, Biela's our manager, then it can go.
No, that's the part where AI takes over. I don't like.
No, not yet. So now why don't we go code mode and say, given the context, build the best thing you can in that.
Sure.
I don't know, use better language than that, but you know, like given this chat, build us the perfect login experience for buyers.
The login experience, or
Build the
should we?
perfect login experience
Oh, the buyer experience. Sorry.
for the buyers.
Well, you see what it advises.
Yeah.
I actually read what it
This is the
advises.
point, right? And
Yes.
it's very important because, and I'm very guilty of this. I build presentations, I build websites, whatever, but I build them with my idea in mind. I don't build them with my audience's idea in mind.
Yeah, not
So
based on the
if you
demand.
explain to Biela who your audience is,
Mhm.
it will start thinking about how to do it for your audience, not for
Yeah,
you. Because
exactly.
let's be honest, I can build a website for me, but I don't buy from me. So
Yeah, it does the research over the subject
Yeah.
that you are talking about.
correct,
That's a
correct. The other thing that I think is really important to explain to people, this AI reasoning, there's a misconception that I've seen where when the AI works fast, it's good. This is not necessarily true. If the AI thinks, or if Biela thinks, maybe it's a little bit slower, but it's more accurate. It means it's thought about it and it's created the right outcome. What it hasn't done is taken some words, put it in a template, and given you an answer. Then you have the same template as everyone else in the world. Now Biela is fast. Biela is, as you can see, Biela is very fast. But if you notice, it takes a few seconds first. It digests the information, analyzes it, and comes up with the answer. It's not a template-based product. Everything that's built is unique. Now, do we have?
I don't think we do.
Perfect. Now ask it, why don't we have the buyer login on the same homepage? Now we can start giving it trouble. Now we can start saying, yeah, why? Yeah.
It was
Told you the
suggesting that.
context.
they can create a link for the property that the agent send it to the customer directly, and there, without having a setup barrier, can already basically review or respond to that link. So as per me, that option also, I think it would be better for the clients to have their own separate account.
Or this is an idea as well. We can do it here, but if you can build a website and a portal this quickly, you can also build two. You could have one site for buyers
Exactly.
and one site for sellers.
Yeah, let's
And
do
in
that.
the back end, you could link it, but on the front end, it's two separate sites.
Yeah, that's an option. Yes, I was initially thinking to basically have a single login system, and basically there would be like an admin that will set a user to be an agent or not. And if a user was an agent, then he should or she should have access to that dashboard. Otherwise, it will be redirected to the page with
What
the
if we
listings.
Leontine, just do one. Sorry, Ziba. Just whilst we're here now, just click on a few of the folders for those people that understand code. See, everything is coded very cleanly. Everything is written properly. Huh?
Yes.
It's not. This is not. Again, it's not template based. It's very clean. It's very accessible. It's the market leading tool. See? Have we shown the people you can clean the code?
I don't know.
You see, even if you go to the bottom next to the flag,
To the bottom.
under the prompts,
Oh yeah.
now there's an option here. You can clean the code, I think. We're busy, yeah.
The AI is pretty busy.
It's still busy in the Biela.
Yeah.
You
Please
can
listen.
really refresh it.
John,
Yeah.
I have a question. You have such a great knowledge and experience in how to basically approach Biela and how to get whatever you need out of it, right? So I know that you have been working on a very nice project related to AI training, AI fundamentals, prompt engineering. Does it ring any bells? Yeah.
So,
Can you please tell us it's going to be
we
available?
will make it accessible. We will make everything we're doing accessible to everyone that has access to Biela, of course. But there is some things that people need to understand. If you don't know how to use the technology, then you will not get the answer you want. So we now are launching as Teach Me Code Institute the fundamentals of AI, the fundamentals of prompt engineering, and the fundamentals of Biela. These are 3 courses. So if you want to build in Biela, we'll show you how to get the best out of it. If you want to use Biela, but you want to learn all of the other technologies, we're not scared. We'll show you how to get the best out of those technologies. And if you just want an introduction to understand how does the technology work and how should I use it, we're launching these courses. We're doing it at the moment with 2 big corporates. We are sponsored by big technology companies to help them do it. And we will carry on and we will make it bigger and better for everybody. But the premise remains the same. The important thing is, no matter where this technology ends up, no matter how much money we invest or anybody else invests in this technology, the principle around how you use it will remain the same. And we will help you do that. And those courses on how to do it will be available on an individual basis, on a group basis, on a corporate basis. And we want only to help people grow and frankly speaking as well, use it in the right way. Don't accept this is not Google, right? This
Yeah.
is also I will happily explain to anybody. We have a generation of people that didn't know how to use Google. Let's not have a generation of people that don't know how to use AI, because that's where we lose. So we have big contracts as Teach Me Code Institute. We have big partnerships that we're rolling this out. We'll put some names in the market as we bring them out. Please follow us on the socials. You'll see all of the projects. We're very proud of them. But again, the purpose of what we're doing is doing it for the right reasons. We want you guys as a community to know how to use it, how to leverage it, and not just Biela, all AI.
Well said.
Was that okay?
From my side, I'm just gonna, I have to add my 50 cents,
No.
right? So basically, those courses are gonna be available online and offline, because Teach Me Code is also launching with the new school, the new online platform that will have plenty of courses available for everyone. And basically, you can educate yourself and upgrade your skills, and I don't know, acquire a new career
And
profession.
Ziva, also make your own courses.
Yeah, that's a
Learn,
very good
build your
point.
own course, and we will help you create a community around your course.
Exactly. If you think that you're very good at something, you're very experienced, and you have a knowledge that you would like to share with others, please, we can help you to record these courses. We can guide you how to do everything, and then we upload it on our platform, and a lot of people will have an access to the knowledge that you have to share. This is beautiful. I like this type of a community vibe, because it's a peer-to-peer learning. It's you feel more supported, and especially when the information is as accessible as it can be.
Ziva, the first time I met you, you said to me, nobody sits in a classroom and listens to a teacher,
Yeah.
right? So we don't. We will help people, but people need to help themselves and people need to help each other. It's our
Correct.
community, but let everybody learn, let everybody teach, let everybody do it together.
Oh, we have a question. Can I join the course even if I'm not in tech or code? You have to
Please,
join if you
please,
are not.
please,
Please.
please.
Yeah. Like, there is absolutely no limitation whatsoever. You don't need any background, any knowledge, no
Uh,
skills. Even if you don't know how to switch on the laptop, come. Don't worry. We're
uh,
gonna teach you everything.
you can listen to me and Ziba talk. You think we can write a line of code?
Yeah. I'm still hiding
we,
behind this, non-tech person.
what we are, we're sat in front of a wonderful team of people who are building a wonderful platform. But what we know how to do is actually show you guys how to use it,
Yeah.
and it's that simple.
I mean,
The
this is a very great example, because
the the the, the for 20 years, and I've been working in technology longer than I like to admit, but it's around 20 years. The biggest problem anyone had in our industry to actually build anything was, if you don't know how to write code, you can't do it. Now you can. If you
exactly.
don't know how to write code, it doesn't matter. Now it's up to you. If you want to do it, you can do it.
You don't even need to speak English. You can pick
No,
the language that's
any
convenient
language
to
you
you.
want.
What else do you need? In fact, I like we see a lot of users are using, especially these functions, are creating the websites in different languages, and it's cool. It's cool to see that it already supports a lot of people, and it's going to be more like the more people understand that freedom comes with knowledge, with having the right skills. It's
And also, guys, we've said, as Ziva said, tell us your projects. If we can help you, we'll help you. Also, tell us the problems. Tell us what you like. We're very good. We're very, very good at sitting in front of each other, telling each other how good we are or how bad we are. Guys, tell us. Give us a shout out. Go on Product Hunt. Go on AppSumo. Go on LinkedIn. Go on Telegram. If we're good, tell us. This is what I always say, by the way. If we're good, tell everyone else. If we're bad, tell us.
we're going to fix everything. I promise.
Oh,
No,
I
but
think
we are committed, and I'm pretty sure that our users are aware of that because we receive a lot of emails and a lot of messages in our
incredible. Huh? The feedback we get, incredible.
Yes, I know it's growing very well, and the whole
So
point is
the
where
code, the code is being built now. So shall we announce the last little announcement for everyone to know? We also we signed the agreement. We signed it a while ago, but we'll now make it public. That Hewlett Packard, the biggest infrastructure company in the world, are going to be our hardware and infrastructure partner, fully invested in supporting how we can bring this technology to more people. So, as I said, in our industry, we need anchor partners. We need partners that will stay with us for a long time, be committed to us, and be exclusive to us, and they are. So,
as you noticed, we don't play small.
no. No.
Our partnership that we close, there are global ones, and it's
Yeah.
very
By the way, if Acer or Asus want to talk to us, that's also okay. But sorry, we already got HP.
no, on board more. Yes, perhaps
No,
it's
on a serious note, guys,
what I say.
we brought the biggest payment gateway. We brought the biggest image library. We brought the biggest hardware infrastructure partner. There's more coming, but I think it's very important that everyone knows if you commit to us, we are absolutely committed to you. And it's not only us, it's all these other people as well. And over the next few weeks, you'll start to see these people on our calls showing you how to use their technology with our technology, showing you their commitment to us.
Bring them to our calls, our partners.
Of course.
This is nice. I would like to hear the live testimony from them because, by the way, same as our users, our partners also have access to the platform and they're also building with Biela. So it would be nice to hear from them since they've been in the industry for years.
I know very well one of our partners, but I won't kill them. They can tell everyone themselves.
Something for the next call as well.
One of our partners is now building sales presentations in Biela.
Nah, that's nice. That's nice.
We'll let them.
The proofs, Biela is not only for creating the website. Guys, it can support you in your business regardless which industry you are in. Really, you can create with it, I don't know, like if you're in a restaurant or like any coffee shop business, you can create your digital menu. You can create your order system. Like anything. You don't need to go and buy the license of very expensive task management systems, CRMs, or etc. You can build your own based on your needs and the needs of your customers. This is beautiful.
This is the start of the end of software as a service.
Well,
so no longer do you pay a license to a company. Now you build your own software to match your needs. No longer do you change your business for the software you use.
True. Leo, how far are we? How's the progress? Tell us.
Well, it seems that it got stuck again, and I had to tell it to continue, and now it does something, but I don't think it understood exactly what I want, what we asked for, because I was looking in the previous message
Listen,
and
let's not let AI to analyze.
This is on YouTube, right? So
yeah,
let everyone put a comment on
Mhm.
YouTube. If you put a comment on YouTube, we'll send you the finished project next week.
Hey, John, you're getting good at it. Look at you in this community. I'm getting jealous. You're like stealing, you know? But
No.
yes, great idea, guys. We're gonna send
Like,
the project to everyone.
subscribe, share, and put a comment, and we'll send you the finished project. And send us your ideas, and we'll build it for you next time.
Okay, before that, I want to see how do we want to do it. First of all, everyone right now, please click and subscribe to our Telegram group. I can see in the comments that our team has already shared it. Please don't miss out, because believe me, you're gonna be way behind if you're not communicating with us. All the latest releases, all the latest features, we're communicating with you there. Moreover, our founder is there and he directly responds to the messages. Like the vibe there is crazy, so you have to be part of it.
It's like having access to Elon Musk, right? It's the
I
same.
know the thing is they don't understand that yet. They don't know the power behind Biela. I would say the brains behind Biela, because it's not like, if you'll know, where if we're silent, it means something is cooking. Same as with the kids. If they're silent, that means you're in trouble. So we're every time coming with something cool for you. And I can't wait for the next week call, because I think that's when we will have the tech updates and they're gonna be like mind blowing.
Something,
Don't
huh?
miss out. For that, click on notify me for the next live. Now, please click and join our Telegram community. Over there, we're gonna share with you all the links for all the tech platforms that we are on. We're on Product Hunt, we're on the Trustpilot, we're on Dribble, we're on Discord, you name it, everywhere, like everywhere, anywhere, anything you see, we're part of it. Okay, so guys, ask us questions, give us your feedbacks, come up with the proposals. If there is something that you would want us to extend more, to add any features, like guide us through, because at the end of
Yeah,
the
stop.
day,
Ziva. Now it's working.
it
Proof.
does that.
Ah.
Swear to
If you ask enough, you
God.
get the answer.
It's like a
yeah,
woman, you have to know how to
the
ask.
And Emma Thompson, no less. Huh? She's a
yeah,
famous actress from England, right? Emma Thompson.
You see, it's a sign, it's a sign. Okay, right now Biela taught everyone a lesson.
Now take a screenshot and send it to @Emma Thompson on Twitter.
right. So what it did is, for each buyer we have a client portal, and
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah,
No,
go
no,
on.
continue.
I thought you wanted to say something. So for each client we have, for each buyer we have a buyer portal, and we can see the properties that they got and their contact info. And basically they can also leave a feedback.
Here
Or
now, let's do this. Just to finish it, because we don't want to keep everyone all night. But
sure.
so here we have no image.
Yeah.
If I wanted to add an image there, how would I
Right
do it?
right now the project doesn't have an option to add
But if
images
you go
for.
Content Studio,
If we go to the content studio, we can select some images. Let's say, let me see if I have any image here.
so guys, the Content Studio is your repository of content, videos or images that you can embed on your site. So
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't matter what it is. We don't need a house, but we can just show how it works.
Right. So I'll use their
I like this, Robert.
logo. I'll
Okay.
basically use their
Okay.
logo because
Now, you guys, you can see you can change the name, you can add tags so you can search for it, and you can create folders where you want. If you're doing a big project, you want to put things in folders, right?
yeah, it's always a good idea to have things organized.
Unlike me, a million images. Okay, so now it's here. So now you can click on it,
You can
and you
click on
see
it
the
and
use project comes up.
yeah, and I'll just click using
And
project and
then
then
you can say, use this image, what you want. But the point is, you can use it where you want to use it.
yeah, and sure we can use it. Let's see, or
Put it in the header. Put it as the logo in the header.
Here?
Make it the. This is the logo for the header in every web page.
okay.
Let's see if it works, please.
Oh,
And guys, this is really interesting. Like, I'm sure it will work, but not just that. Then when it puts it, maybe it will place it in the wrong height or the wrong width, and then you can tell it. Make it taller, make it smaller, make it. Don't accept the first answer it gives you. It's working with you, not independent of you.
yeah, especially since we don't actually to do it. We don't actually tell it to
There
do
we
it
go.
in a
Oh, man.
specific way. Yeah, it's not full.
It's not perfect. So now we can tell it, huh?
Yeah,
See, guys, again, see what Leontin did there. I like it. So what he's doing is reinforcing the good thing that Biela did, but now making the answer the next bit. If you don't reinforce the good things, Biela will start thinking that it's done something wrong on the good thing.
yeah, and it will try to change
Exactly.
everything.
It's very important to treat Biela like a person. Reinforce the good things and highlight the bad things.
It's kind of like a dog. Just
Yeah,
you just
you can
tell
say a
it,
dog.
yeah, good boy.
I go back to, I treat it like a student.
Yeah. And I actually like the way it placed it.
And you didn't ask that, right?
No,
It just
no,
did it on its own.
I just told it to put it in the dashboard.
See how fast it writes. This is the scary bit, how fast it writes. No, huh? You know why? You know what I think? I think the is the image hidden? Is it the wrong way around? Like, you know, Photoshop. It's part of the image is behind.
I don't think it
It's
should
layered,
be.
right?
Yeah, but yeah, maybe.
So tell it bring the logo to the front.
Yeah, okay.
Bring the logo to the front and make it very prominent or something. I don't know.
I was actually thinking to tell it to make sure that it is complete.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah.
thinking that it might crop it or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Again, what we for the purposes of the demonstration, we're doing it quickly, right? In a usual context, you give it the perfect prompt to make sure it's not going to do something wrong. But I like the fact that we can make a mistake and then try to fix it.
Yeah, and the fix is very
Because
fast.
also, what again for the audience, what you could do is you could tell it remove the logo and start again. Say, come up with a new prompt to tell it now. Now I want this logo in the middle of the header. You could change it, right?
Yeah, we could also tell it that we want to replace the text
Yeah.
next to it. Like this text here.
Yeah. Nice. Is it safe to collect payments through AI-generated websites? It's very safe to collect payments through AI-generated websites as long as you have the right authentication with your payment partner. It's that simple. No, I can't speak for every AI-generated website. I can speak to Biela. Biela doesn't process payments. We have Stripe as a partner. We have PayPal as a anchor partner. We are launching wallet pays like Google and Apple and who else knows what else. The payment gateway is determined by the provider, not by us. So as long as you put the right credentials and the right security in, the right answer will come out. I think you need to put the logo again. I think it's.
So the voice of community is back. I have a question. What if I don't know how to find the right API for a payment link, like for the payment method?
Okay, let's we can fix this very quickly, and we'll show everyone how. Let's go to chat mode when you have 1 second,
Sure.
and let's ask. I want to set up a payment gateway for PayPal.
Just a sec. It's
Yeah,
doing something.
This is a normal agent. You ask 3 million questions and expect answers.
So this is
Exactly.
for everyone who
No,
doesn't know how to find API keys. Like
No,
me.
it's not let's. It's I want to set up a payment gateway for PayPal. How do I do it?
Oh, did it finish?
Let it finish first. So again, guys, it's really simple. If you don't know how to do it, ask.
Simple.
Biela is not your competition. It's your friend.
At
You
all.
can ask the question in code mode. My advice is, if you don't want to code, go chat. But you can do it as you wish. Maybe you find a better way than me. Let it finish first.
Yeah. Yep.
Now it's fixed it, huh?
Yeah,
Again.
I asked it to replace the text here.
You only have to ask the right question. If you ask the right question, you get the right answer.
Right. Now, it is asking some
Now this is you, not me.
So here we have, it is asking us for specific fees that will be collected, and it's basically asking us what exactly do we want to collect. Like, is there a price?
Sorry to interrupt, but you know what I like about this? It's not letting you do something that's going to cause a problem afterwards. It's asking you why, what. Then it's not giving you the how. It's telling you, let's get the context right first. When we have the right context, then you can do it.
Yes, exactly. And this is very useful. Now, in this case, it's asking about our CRM and if our payments should reflect the payment status. And well, let's say that
just to make it fast, just say, I want to know how to take the API key to transact.
Okay.
Because if it was me, I'd answer all the questions.
Yeah,
right?
Me too. That's why I was thinking.
But for the purposes of showing how you do it.
I think, John, we need to have a separate live session with you, not on Friday. Friday calls is but to host one more, like a small training. I really want you to like have like a small to record like a small training session on how to use Biela in a correct way. Maybe we can even do like industry related projects, you know, like pick a weekly one industry, I don't know, real estate, rent a cars, e-commerce shop. Like maybe we can even ask Biela to recommend us what are the top 10 most build websites, and then try them with Biela. It's going to be beneficial for many people.
Do this again. Post in the comments what industry you want to talk about, and I'll do it. I have no problem. I'll do one a day. If you want to, only you have to post in the comments. We'll invite you to the session free of charge, and let's do it.
That would be interesting, because I think we need to come up with more of more of training videos like that to explain people that it's very simple. Because again, a lot of people just got to know ChatGPT now and started using it, you know. So for them, this is already the top of the iceberg, but it's just the beginning. There is so many things that
let's explain to everybody the difference between ChatGPT and Biela.
Yeah, I think this is very important, because honestly speaking, every time, for example, I have a meeting and I start talking about Biela, the first question I get is, what is the difference from ChatGPT? And it's so unfair.
But you know the answer, right?
Obviously.
This is, by the way, this is not me. There are people who are listening to this call who know this answer, and I thank them for it. IKEA gives you the instructions. We give you the product.
So you don't have to build it yourself, you want to say.
Correct. Imagine ChatGPT shows you how to do it. We give it to you done.
Another thing.
Thank you, George.
Right, so it seems that it doesn't want to give me an answer to that. Well, mainly because...
Okay. The specific instructions how to get API.
The process of generating API key.
Okay, okay, copy that, and put it in code mode.
It is in code mode. I asked it twice, once in chat mode and once in code mode.
Doesn't like it. Okay. So I say that you would need to switch to code mode. The assistant there is equipped to walk you through. Oh, okay, interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So, guys, this is where you're going to see something special next week, because next week it'll all be done.
It's still in progress, right?
Yeah, because
Oh,
now,
I think we're getting live as we speak because they're supposed to launch it today.
I know. So this is just the updates coming, but it's coming, right? This is very exciting because this means that next week we will
With
be
the
the
last
first.
day.
We will be the first AI orchestration vibe coding platform to go live with PayPal integration.
Yes. Not only that, next week we'll have more features released. Again, I can't wait now for the next week. You know, I can't keep secrets like at all. So I really all the developers to share with me like a 10% of the information because it's a challenge
So,
for
so this is what we'll do. If you comment, we'll share with you the project. If you send us in the comments the industry you want to build something for, we'll build it for you. Is it possible to build a client dashboard or logins in BLA? Yes, 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 100%. My Albert, my advice is, as always, start with why do you want it? If you start with the why, Biela will understand why you want it and it will help you build it. If you dictate to Biela, it will try to be creative outside what you're dictating. If you always start like build the foundations. You don't build a house with the furniture. You build the foundations and the furniture is what looks nice in the end. Right? So start with the why and finish with the how. We are, Violetta, thank you for this message. Are there copyright issues if I use Getty Images through Biela? For those people that don't know, there is a big problem in the image rights world at the moment with people using copyrighted images and images that have been trained by AI that are now copyrighted. We are the only vibe coding platform in the world that has Getty Images as a partner. We are the only platform in the world that you can use Getty Images content free of charge. So to answer your question, if you use Getty Images through us, there's no copyright issue. If you use Getty Images through anybody else, as you wish.
yeah. In general, by the way, you can guys scroll down our platform and where every time we sign a new partnership, we're listing there and then we're mentioning it in our calls because it's very important for us to make sure that we secure the same experience. We guarantee the same experience for our users going forward. So it's not like a one-time deal.
It's this bit is this Getty Images bit is very, very important because content creation and content use is a big topic at the moment. I can't say it's going to be a good outcome or a bad outcome. What I can tell you is anything you're using through Biela is 100% compliant. You're good. Nobody else in the world can say that. Literally, nobody else in the world can say that. Hard. Chat mode is designed. So why is there a chat mode? The purpose of the chat mode is to help you as a user understand what it is you're building and why you're building it. So think about it from an iteration perspective. Nobody should go and build something without having a design process behind it, right? Once you've gone through the design process, then you can start building. But also, once you start building, you might want to ask questions of the architects again before you go back and build more. So the chat mode is the easiest way I can describe it is the chat mode is your architect, the code mode is your construction company. I gotta tell you, Leontin, this is a very nice for me, and I'm a I'm an old man, but this interface looks nice. Huh? This is not. If you ask me for a CRM dashboard, I would not think about this color scheme.
Yeah, me neither. But it kind of goes well with the
The
rest
branding
of
of the company, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it works.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is quite it's simple, yet it goes well.
Okay. Shall we say goodbye to our audience and thank them for listening?
Sure.
Okay, so now we have more questions. I say goodbye, we have more questions. Okay, so when we start building a project, we begin from the chat mode. But okay, you start where you want to start. There is no answer. This is like there is no single way to teach someone something. There is no single way to build something. Everyone will go their own process. My personal advice is talk in the chat mode. You understand what you want better. And when you're really happy that you've got to the answer you want, my advice is ask Biela. Ask Biela, does it understand you? If you're happy with the answer Biela gives you, then go to the code mode. This is my advice. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's the only way, but it's the way that I go about it. I can build a website perfectly in 15 minutes doing it that way. But I spend 10 minutes in chat mode, 5 minutes in code mode. That's how I do it. But I'm not saying it's right. You guys, you find a better way. The whole purpose of this is it's an evolution of technology. Everybody can find their own route.
Now, based on the questions, I insist that next week, let's choose like maybe on Wednesday, let's have like a 15-20 minutes live session and build a website and show them exactly how you spend 10 minutes in a chat mode and 5 minutes in another, all right?
Okay. I'll build a website on Wednesday, but somebody has to tell me what to build.
All right, that's
in the
fair enough.
comments.
Yes, in Telegram group.
Or in Telegram group, or in, but I'm not going to make it on my own. Somebody give me the website and I'll show you how to build it in 15
Give us
minutes.
the inspiration and we're going to show you guys how fast and how with like just 1 or 2 prompts, you can get the most desired result. It's very easy. It's very fast and everyone can do
And guess
it.
what? Now we speak to people not on the call. Now we say to George and Miruna, let's get the images ready for Wednesday, so we can show everyone on Wednesday as well.
Internal challenges. I like it. All right.
Perfect.
So, all right. So let's do one thing. We're going to demonstrate the final project because there's a lot of things that needs to be done from our side. And I really hope that our users are going to be happy with the updates, upgrades, and the advancements that we're going to add to the platform. And it's going to serve her very good in her mission. And I think it's time for us to wrap it up. Thank you for everyone who attended this call today. If for some reason, since it's a Friday night, summer you weren't able to attend it, we're gonna save this on our YouTube channel. Make sure you go back and you watch it. And guys, be active. Ask us any questions you need. If you need any support, if you have a great idea in mind and you need us to show you how to accomplish it, we're here, we're open, and we're waiting for all of you. And join our Telegram group, be active, support us in social media, in all tech platforms. And what else? Join, notify, and you're going to see us on Wednesday and next Friday. See you all. Thanks
Let's
for
go.
being with us.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye, guys. See
Have
ya.
a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.